Welcome everyone to Gamer Like Dad, the podcast version, episode 12.
12.
Oh yeah.
We're in double digits, slowly approaching mid double digits?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure, something like that. I am Chris Larson, otherwise known as Gamer Like Dad. To my left,
Is Bentley Larson.
yes, we always say that he is the best of us all. And to my right, the man who started all of this shenanigans.
Mark Larson, Elder Geek Gamer.
That's right. That's right. We're all here talking into your ear holes, as I like to say every week. Every week.
How about some ASMR?
Yes. Yeah. Bentley won't participate.
And you said we didn't care.
I think it creeps
I'll
him out.
spare you guys.
So we are back talking about video games, doing a little, I don't know. What are we doing today, guys?
Post-operative procedures.
Yeah, we have some post-operative procedures. Dad's going to give you a little bit of update in episode 11. If you guys didn't see it, or our podcast episode 11, see it or listen to it, go back and listen to it. Dad, what did we talk about?
We talked about the fact that somebody wanted to drill holes in my brain, and they did.
Yes.
And what has been the impact of that. So
Yeah.
we'll update you on that when we get a second.
As you guys can see, he's still alive. He's right here.
And I can actually wear a headset. I have to be careful where I put it, and I have to have a hat on because there are some big old scars on the top of my noggin.
Yes. He's like Hellboy when they sanded down his horns.
Pretty much.
Kept him, that's how they control him, you know.
Yeah. My wife likes it, though. She's, ooh,
Ooh.
here comes that Hellboy.
It's an attractive feature now, huh? Oh my goodness. Well, there you go. Maybe a little too much information for you, ladies and
TMI.
gentlemen. Yep. Bentley, how you been?
Solid.
Handsome
I just-
as ever.
I just finished school. So
I can attest he is pretty solid for sure. Oh yeah, so he's on break,
oh yeah.
and we're about to go
Nice.
out of town. We're gonna go cross country for a little while.
Yep.
Attend a family wedding.
They're
All that
leaving
good
me
stuff.
here alone.
We're leaving you here all alone to game by yourself. And speaking of gaming by ourselves, let's get into what we've been playing. What's been going on these last couple weeks? Who should I start with? Daddy-O?
Yeah, I have kind of an internal resolution I've made with myself is,
Ooh, this sounds serious.
well, I had the brain surgery a little over a month ago.
Yep.
And I've had 2 programming sessions where they come in and they set the velocity and the impedance and all that type of stuff of the electrical pulses that are going through my brain now that are going to fix my tremors. I've had 2 of those sessions and my tremors are really diminished. But I'm going to wait until I have the next 3 done. I have no tremors to pick my joystick up and really have a good gaming experience.
So you're not going to even try gaming at all?
Nope.
Really?
Nope, I don't want to.
Hmm.
I want the full enchilada, man.
That's a good idea.
Okay.
And you
Yeah.
can take a look. I mean, look at this is my left hand. This is my right hand.
Yeah, if you notice this hand, ladies and gentlemen, it tremored quite a bit on its own.
Oh yeah. I mean, we would sit here, and if you watch any of the episodes, you'll see me sitting on my hand like this, and you see my whole body going like this
Yeah.
because my hand shoving me around.
And that was the resting tremor, which we talked about in the previous episode.
But look
Yeah.
at that. Isn't that awesome, guys?
That is
I mean,
fantastic.
what a gift.
And you said the first diagnostic session where they tuned you,
Yeah.
it didn't really hold at all. So you were
It
still,
didn't.
you still had a lot of the,
Yeah, and you can see there's still a little bit. So we'll get that out on the next one.
Yeah.
And the next one, and
Yeah.
until it's just perfect. But,
and then the hardest one to do is the active tremor, which is on your right arm,
which is on my right arm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's for when I pick something up. It tremors.
which obviously you guys can imagine holding a controller would activate that active controller or active, what?
Active tremor.
Active tremor, active controller.
Anyway,
The controller becomes active.
it's going like I want it to go. It's really awesome to be able to sit down. I mean, I was able to sit down and hold hands with my wife
Oh,
for the first time in a long time and not have it all tremor out. And we both got up at the end of the evening and went, wow.
nice.
That's so cool. So,
I love it.
So yeah, I'm really
It's good
excited and I feel very blessed and I appreciate everybody that's for the support and those type of things. But that's why I've not been gaming. I want to wait until it's all done.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
And
right.
what will I do? I have 3 games that are in my queue.
Yeah.
I went back
I
and
was about to
bought
say, what are you going to play?
Final Fantasy 16 is going to be my first one.
Okay.
I found the demo to be really compelling. I love the story. I love the action. I love the fact that it was a real-time strategy game as opposed to a turn-based game. Then Starfield, as I will take a look at.
You are talking about 2 huge games right now.
Well, Final Fantasy 16 is small compared to Starfield.
Well, that's true. Everything's small. Yeah.
And then I'll take a look at Baldur's Gate 3, and that's going to take me a while.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Still all AAA games,
yeah.
heavy hitters. That's a big list.
It's a big list, but I'm going to really stick on Final Fantasy 16 and see if I can nail that sucker before I move on to anything else.
Yeah.
And we'll go from there. So,
Nice.
Yeah.
It's interesting, you pick 3 big games like that, and that's not even like barely getting into what has been released this year. This year has just been insane. And we're going to talk about the releases that, has happened this year. You guys, obviously if you're listening to this podcast, you're gamers, fans of gaming, and you probably listen to other podcasts, but there have just been so many games that are, I know, what? There are other podcasts?
How dare you?
Yeah, we're little fish in a big ocean, but we're glad we're here. Yeah, Bentley, what have you been playing?
I've been pretty busy because like the end of school
projects,
stuff. But
teachers are so demanding.
Yeah, but I have been playing some stuff on the channel. Mm-hmm. So just like all the videos that we've released recently.
Not that we're doing shameless plugs for the channel or anything.
The games that we played, Venba was one of them. It's pretty fun.
It's like that Indian cuisine cooking game.
Yep.
With a little story driven about this what was it, immigrant family.
Yeah
Pretty cool.
And then we did the exact opposite type of game, which is Broforce.
Oh, totally opposite direction.
I fired up Broforce last night. I said, what are these guys talking about? It was like the quickest download I've ever done.
Broforce. Oh yeah,
it's hilarious.
As you unlock the characters, did you get to unlock characters? Did you play it enough?
Yeah.
Okay. What'd you think about the screen? Every time they introduced a new character.
Yeah, I loved it. So we, as a family, need to play Broforce.
I agree.
Oh, yeah.
I'm pretty sure everyone out there needs to witness all 3 of us bros playing Broforce.
Absolutely.
For sure.
Yeah.
I'm the head bro, secondary bro, and tertiary bro.
Oh, yeah. Tertiary. Not, that sounds gross. Okay, anyway, so Bentley, you like Broforce?
Yeah, Broforce was good. And then also we have been dabbling in Minecraft recently.
We have.
I've been watching your Minecraft videos. Those are pretty fun.
Right? And we do absolutely nothing, but somehow the videos turn out okay.
You die a lot.
Okay. The last time when we went for the pillager outpost with no armor or no weapons, Bentley did kind of knock me off the hill.
Yeah, that was my bad.
You drown a lot too.
Well, okay. Did you not see my head was above water? Like I was literally just like doo, and then I died, and I'm like, wait a minute, you got to kind of completely come out of the water and back down.
It's like it doesn't register until you're all the way at the top.
Yeah.
If you don't want to get busted, don't make videos.
Minecraft, that broken game. No, just kidding. But we're having fun with that, aren't we, Bentley?
Yeah.
Yeah. Minecraft. Well, and what are our goals with it? Do we have a goal with that Minecraft game?
They change.
They do change.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But look out for episode 3 coming soon.
Episode 3 coming
on
soon.
Gamer Like That.
Yes, that's right. And then I know you're also playing this game, but for me, if you're done talking about some of those games, I'm playing Pikmin 4. Bentley, you're also played a little bit.
Yep.
Yeah. What are your impressions?
Well, I haven't played it as much as you have.
Right.
But I think it's good. I've always liked the Pikmin games. Nostalgia for me.
Sure.
Yeah, it's fun.
Mm-hmm.
It's fun.
Yeah.
New elements to it. That's all I got.
That's all you got? Okay. Well,
I see something where they were going to remaster the first couple of Pikmins.
Oh, I don't know. I didn't see that. My 4-year-old and he has now become addicted to Pikmin. He has tossed Kirby to the side, and we played through how many Kirby games? Like 3 or 4, actually. We went down the rabbit hole after we played Forgotten Land, and then we went backwards. And I never played a lot of the Kirby games because I remember I didn't play on portable game systems as much.
You did not.
I didn't have a GBA and stuff like that, so I was so deprived. Oh my goodness! But
that's interesting. I think about that from time to time, that you pretty much missed out on all the handhelds.
Yeah, it's interesting. But I was also older too, so
you were
when they came out. But anyway, Graham and I probably both have, again, my 4-year-old, we probably have 45 hours in Pikmin 4.
Oh my gosh.
Maybe 50. And
it's decent.
Well, it is decent, isn't it?
Substantial.
And here's the thing, like, we went through enough of the areas to where, and this is not a spoiler, the whole purpose of the game, I mean, the main mission that you see at the beginning from any trailers, they have to go save Olimar, right? He's crashed. You're like a rescue team and you go save him, but then the rescue team crashes. I mean, we're a bunch of delinquents, let's put it that way. So you're saving all your team, and then you got to go save Olimar. So Graham and I, we did that. And actually, when you save Olimar, you roll credits. But guess what?
There's more after credits.
There's what do they call it? New Game Plus. There is an after credits. I'm talking 20, 30, 40, 50 hours.
Oh my God.
I mean, you're going
to say minutes.
No. Pikmin is like a collection paradise, right? Like there's There's they do it in categories where you collect all the sushis, and of course they're spread out through all the worlds. So you find one randomly, and then once you collect them all, you get a gold patch to collect all that series. They have a series of electronics, so there's a Game Boy sitting around somewhere. They even have a GameCube game. There's a and they have like the print shows what game it is on the disc. But all these things are all over the world, and so if you're a collector, you could play this game for 100 hours. I guarantee, like, it could take that long. And there's this particular mission after you beat Olimar, and I'm not going to spoil it for people, but you get to play his story, and it's timed in that you only have 15 days to do a certain thing. And I thought, oh, this would be no problem. We failed it. Like, we went to day 13, I think, and I was like, we're not going to do this. And so I was like, Graham, we're backing out. And then he's like, we can only find a certain important 2 last items that we need that are related to the kind of
the quest,
the Pikmin themselves. Because, you know, as you get different Pikmin, there's like purple Pikmin, there's poison Pikmin. You don't get those more special Pikmin till later. And then you also don't get the way to reproduce them till way later in the game.
Rub 2 of them together.
Right. Rub them together. And so to be able to do that, you have to do this Olimar mission. And I must be a total noob. But if you do not manage your Dandori skills, as they call them in the game, which is your ability to multitask the Pikmin everywhere, you're not going to use the days right. You're not going to get enough parts in the day. And if you spread it out too much, you can't travel between 2 worlds in the same day. You have to dedicate to that place.
Too many rules.
So
I'm already done.
It sounds, but again, remember, this is after you've rolled credits. So technically you could save Olimar and be like, all right, we beat Pikmin 4, you know? And that's,
I can see people missing it. I mean, you miss it in the movies when you don't sit around long enough and watch
Yeah. So we're suckers, and Graham, he keeps wanting to play. And so I'm like, all right, let's do it. And then he's like, we got to find the flower. And I'm like, Graham, he doesn't get it. He doesn't get the limitations of video games, like that you have to do a certain thing before you can go do another thing. Right. So like, for us to get that flower, we have to find all the parts, but to find all the parts, we have to do the 15-day challenge. And I'm like, Graham, that takes days to, like, many hours to do of gameplay.
Say what?
And he's like, no, I just want to go get the flower. He doesn't get it. He's 4, and it's heartbreaking for him.
On the innocence.
The restraints. But can I just tell you about Pikmin 4? Guys, this is my thoughts on this. When we talk about games that innovated this year, okay, there are a lot of games, and I'm not going to sit here and say Pikmin 4 is game of the year. Okay, I mean, it's goated.
You'd better not.
Is it a goaty? No, probably not. According to, I don't know, it's a totally different genre of game, right? It depends on how much you guys like playing that style of game. I will say though, as far as innovating, one of the biggest innovations in any game I've played this year is Pikmin 4, and that is because of Ochi, the dog.
Right.
And my biggest problem with Pikmin's before, and Bentley, what was the problem with Pikmin's before? Like, it's uncontrollable sometimes, right? They die all over the place, and you can't round them up fast enough and whatever.
What does Ochi do for you?
They all jump on his back and ride in one solid pack.
So they're protected.
So you can literally just run around with them on his back. Now, obviously, there are creatures that will like stomp or shout, and if you're close to their range, it'll knock them all off of Ochi's back, and then you have to use your whistle. But that is a game changer. So I'm going to throw it out there. You ready for this? Just as much as Tears of the Kingdom has innovated in open world exploration, Pikmin 4 has innovated in the collection of Pikmin by putting in the dog.
It's kind of a leap.
All right. It's a leap, but I will say it did make me love Pikmin way more, and it made it a lot easier to play.
And it helped you connect with your
And it helped me connect with the 4-year-old, and he can run around too. It makes it a lot easier because he gets stressed out. You know, that's a lot to handle, all those little Pikmin running around. So that is my experience with Pikmin 4. Guys, hope I didn't bore you with the Pikmin talk.
No.
But that was it. What's that?
That's what you do on family channels.
Right, exactly. Well, let's move on to our next category. We've had two state. Well, there's a state of play and there's a direct.
Yeah, we're heading into.
You know what?
And I watched them both.
I've been talking a bunch. Let's start with the one that happened the most recent. That was on your end.
Yeah,
that was the state of play.
Right.
Dad, you want to hit us up on the state of play? I'll get some stuff queued up for you here.
Yeah, state of play was interesting. I mean, there wasn't a lot of new stuff. but I enjoyed almost every bit of it. But boy, did they lead with a bummer game. I mean, they're talking about all the new and innovative games that they're going to have coming out.
And here it is.
And they led with baby steps.
So those who are only listening, go to YouTube, Gamer Like Dad on YouTube, and you can watch the video.
It basically looks like a frat boy who got hung over, woke up in the woods, and was trying to figure out. We've moved off it already.
I'm going to pause it.
I mean, he's totally drunk, can't walk, keeps hitting himself in the head. And when this got done, the woman who was introducing it went, and we hope to bring many more wonderful games like Baby Steps to you in the future. And so I said, don't do that. Don't bury this and just play like it was something on the Atari 2600, like E.T. You know, just make it one of those games where we know it came out, but we buried it all in the landfill.
Now,
Anyway.
Ben, we've played ragdoll physics games before, and they're fun, right?
Well, sure, but they got these cute little characters that are all bubbly and they just ball
Like
wobble all over the place.
Gang Beast was one of them, right?
Yeah, and then
What's the main one?
The one where you just fall. What's it called?
Falling flat. Fall
Is it
flat.
Fall flat.
Fall flat. Falling flat. Something like
Yeah.
that. Guys,
Something like
correct
that.
us in the
don't know.
comments. Yes.
Those are almost as big as cat games.
Yes. Oh, cat games.
Yeah.
They're all over the place.
And
All
then
right.
the next thing that came up was what were we just watching?
Roblox?
Roblox.
Yeah.
I'm not really familiar with that, but I hear their install base is just absolutely huge.
Oh, yeah.
I don't really know Roblox, so I just kind of zipped past that one. Now, this next one is VR, one of 2 VR games they showed. And it's Ghostbusters Rise of the Ghost Lord.
Yeah.
4-player co-op. It comes out on October 26th. So just in time for Halloween, if you've got a PSVR 2, grab your friends and do some ghost busting.
Now, you're a Ghostbusters fan. Do you think you'll play this one?
I don't have the PSVR 2.
Oh.
I did, and I got rid of it.
You got rid of it. That's right. Ooh.
I don't think I'll be picking it up anytime soon.
Oof. Poor PlayStation or PSVR 2.
Yeah. So anyway, but still looks like a really cool game for those
Okay.
who got it.
All right.
And then the next thing that they showed is Resident Evil VR mode,
Yeah. Yeah.
which they've been talking about
Ooh.
since they came out with the Resident Evil 4.
Just a warning to all those families out there. We're watching some violent stuff right now.
Yeah. I loved this game. I played through it several times on different systems. I can't imagine playing it in VR mode. But they didn't give a specific date on that, which is kind of a shame. So,
Okay.
and then they've got this Separate Ways, the Mercenaries content, which they kind of tagged on to the very end, which you're looking at here.
Oh, is that what that is? Okay.
So
yeah.
Resident Evil 4, September 21st, 2023, the Mercenaries free
Okay.
update.
Okay.
Then we've got Avatar.
Oh, now people are hyped about this game.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised that I think it has potential.
Mm-hmm.
And
First person.
I like the premise
Yeah.
that she was kidnapped and raised by the what's the name of the?
Is this open world,
Yeah,
or is it like more open section? You know, like
it probably more
open region.
section.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So I've we enjoyed the movie. So
Yeah, she was
Why
kidnapped
not?
and raised by the RDA. This is a different thing here.
yeah.
And she breaks away and gets back to the Na'vi.
Yeah.
And they get to teach her about her roots and those type of things. It looked pretty action oriented. So they had a really cool looking collector's edition, which I didn't buy. I kind of wish I would have, but
What was in the collector's edition?
a really nice statue,
Oh, okay.
which I like statues.
You like the statues, yeah.
Yeah, I'm a statue kind of guy.
Yeah. I'm a helmet weapon kind of guy, as you can see behind us.
Yeah.
But
So
yeah.
anyway, that was one of the games that I think they went through about 12 or 14 games on
Okay.
this. So Avatar.
So you had this, whatever this is. I don't know what this is that we're looking at right now. Oh, is this Immortals?
This is Ghost Runner.
Oh, no, it's
2.
Ghost Runner 2. Yeah, yeah.
It looks really good, but I'm not really familiar with the franchise.
Okay.
And then this next one kind of threw
Oh,
everybody
here we go.
through the
Yeah, people are talking about this.
yeah, but it's the Deep Earth collection of colors for the
You don't sound excited.
colors for the controllers and the actual consoles themselves. You'll find that in the spring color collection, even though we're moving into fall, it fully represents the fullness and creativity of the items that we are looking at on the screen.
Oh, here, let me show it again. Wow.
And that's
That was very good. I don't know if you're making fun of it or if you're
Deep Earth collection. What the hell's purple a Deep Earth color? You know.
What's funny is, yeah, Deep Earth. You think of earth tones.
Yeah.
They don't know
Like
their
brown and green.
They don't know their primaries and secondary colors. What is happening right
So
now?
I thought that was pretty funny.
Oh, that's
So-
yeah. Okay.
Oh,
So-
this next one.
Well, let us and guys, let us know if you're excited about the skins and controllers.
Yeah, let me know if I stepped on your Deep Earth.
He might have, and you can add him at Elder Geek Gamer.
I apologize. On this next one, I was blown away by. This is Helldivers.
And they were too.
This is Helldivers. They were the Helldivers 2. It's awesome.
Oh,
It's a mission-based 4-player co-op.
this looked like Star Wars at
It's
first.
a bug hunt,
Ooh.
just like
Okay, hold on. I want to see that again.
it's very similar to Gears of War in some aspects.
This
And
reminds me of a Star Wars meets what was the bug hunt movie?
Lost Planet.
No,
also.
yeah, that too. But what was the bug hunt movie with the Marines and you
Oh,
join the Marines? and-
Predator. Oh no.
no, the silly one. The silly one.
Yeah,
that
I know
was-
what you're talking about.
Anyway,
I
yeah.
can't think of it. But anyway, bug hunt, big bugs, mission based. You finish your mission, you get to upgrade your armor, you get to upgrade your weapons. I played the first Helldivers and just wasn't that impressed. There
really?
wasn't anything there.
Huh.
And this is just really fleshed out. So
Okay.
if there's one I want to play like today, if they gave it to me, would I buy it? Unless it was a real terrible review, I'd definitely say Helldivers is the
Yeah.
way to go. Check out the trailers. They have several of them online.
Okay. Sweet. Well, this one needs no introduction, right?
Spider-Man 2.
Yeah.
Awesome. They added, it's twice as big as the last one. They added Queens and Brooklyn.
Yep.
As you can switch between Spider-Man and Miles Morales on the fly. Kraven's one of the bad boys in the game.
Yep.
And they have different suits. They have like a tactical suit, a biometrical suit.
Mhm.
I think they have 10 different suits that you can wear, and I think they're just more than cosmetic. I think they actually do different things.
I want to say there's like 70 or 80 like decorative, like cosmetic suits.
Right.
But you're saying functional suits that are
Right.
tech
Right.
oriented.
And I actually went and bought a PlayStation 5 Spider-Man 2 console.
Right.
Because I don't have any PS5 collector's edition consoles. So I sold all my old stuff and I bought this, and I have to go pick it up at Best Buy tomorrow.
Okay. There it is showing the suit changes as Miles swings through the air right here. You guys, if you're again watching the video, look,
October
You can
20th,
see-
2023.
changing the color and style of the suit. That
And
the
stop right
hood.
there. Stop right there.
Okay.
Tactical suit, or Ranchia suit,
Okay.
25th century suit,
Nice.
stone monkey suit. Hey man, it's a stone monkey. Apocalyptic suit.
That's dope.
What's an Agamat suit?
I don't know.
Red Spectre,
Spectre looks dope.
encoded, biomechanical, and tokusatsu. It's a tokusatsu suit.
Japanese inspired. Yeah,
Yeah.
that looks sweet. And then you got, what's this? You got an early, includes pre-order bonuses. So you get
Yeah,
kind of a hooded. These look cool. You look like a hunter in Destiny.
yeah. So these are the pre-order items you get if you pre-order it. So it
Yeah.
might be worth your time. I mean, heck, it is Spider-Man. Come on.
Yeah.
I love Spider-Man.
Well, Bentley, you've played a decent amount of Spider-Man.
Yeah, I really should have kept playing it. I played I don't know, a decent amount of the first game.
Yeah.
It was really fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you didn't play Miles Morales though,
No.
right? Yeah, we didn't keep going with that. Again, one of the things that I always struggle with, and you guys know, and I've mentioned it on the podcast and with you guys, big games are just hard for me to play.
Yeah.
And this is a section that I want to address in another podcast. But like where we are in life, like where I am as a 47, am I 47? I can't remember how old I am. But anyway, with kids of quite the age variation and then just, all the responsibilities, man, big games are daunting to play just because I'll put in an hour and then just forget.
yeah.
So anyway,
Yeah.
we can touch on that later. So, all right.
And the next one coming up is a new Tales of Arise. And I don't know if this is DLC or this is actually a new game, because Tales of Arise just came out last year. I purchased it and played it a little bit. It's pretty fun. I'm not a big JRPG person, but it's a pretty cool game. So it's Tales of Arise Beyond the something.
Beyond the Dawn,
Beyond the Dawn.
November
thank
9th.
you. I couldn't read my handwriting. This is Foam Stars.
This is a big one. Yep.
It's 4 versus 4.
So Bentley, you like Splatoon.
Yeah, this looks
exactly.
like Splatoon.
Kind of
Is
like
this-
Splatoon.
Is this only PlayStation? Or is it on other systems?
I think it's PlayStation to start. The open beta is on September 29th through October 1st, and you're in teams of 2.
Mm-hmm.
So
now there's the difference in I hear there's verticality in this because you can go up, like the foam travels upward, I guess. So there's
Okay.
But I've heard it is a blast. People who've played it in various settings, as far as Gamescom or any of those, like they've highly enjoyed it.
and if you like Splatoon, you're gonna probably like this.
You're probably gonna like this. My only question is, when they make games like this that are like a shoot off of
right.
the main game that people want, how long will it live?
Right.
Because they've done this. They did this with Smash. How many Smash Brothers clones have there been? A ton, right?
Yeah, sure.
Even the one that had like all the WB characters was really good, but like it's
How many cat games have there been?
so many. But I think every one of those lives on just because people love cats.
Okay, this next one.
Yes.
Is very cool. This is a remaster. It's Final Fantasy VII.
Mm-hmm.
If you remember Final Fantasy VII, I do. I remember playing it on the PlayStation 2, I think it was.
Okay.
It was awesome. It was a lot of fun to play.
The
And
cat.
I mean, this being remastered is February 29th. It comes on 2 Blu-ray discs. It's so big.
Oh, that's cool.
He's so big.
That reminds me of the old days. The old days. Look at that. Look at that cat with those teeth.
It's got a cool voice too. So
Speaking of cat games, there you go. Totes adorbs. Okay.
Anyway, good stuff. I had a lot of fun watching it. I heard a lot of people say that. I wasn't expecting much, but I was surprised at how much I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
And for me, just to see Helldivers, it's so cool.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
want
yeah.
to bug hunt.
Very cool. Thanks, Dad.
Yep.
Nintendo also had 2 directs, which we didn't really. I was going to do reactions on our channel, Bentley, but we were so busy we didn't do the reacts. But one, of course, was with Mario Wonder, and I'm gonna, play that. Hopefully, we're not going to get pegged for playing them.
Ooh, so exciting.
I'm going to play a little bit of audio for you, the audio listeners. A lot of characters talk to you in this game, which is
Yeah.
great.
Popular hills of
Yeah.
Pipe
And
Rock
just the
Plateau.
mechanics of it. I mean, just the different
I'm
things
gonna
you can
silence
do
Yep.
are just amazing.
Yep.
I've already pre-ordered it, and I don't buy these types of games typically.
Yeah, and some people are like the art style. Others aren't a huge fan. What do you think about it, Bentley?
I like it. I think it's not too. I don't know. I feel like it's not too different from the regular games, but also I like the art style. It's kind of funky.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they've definitely added some cuteness to it. I feel like, and I've heard other people talk about this, but I kind of agree with this conversation that's out there, is that they're really trying to attract, obviously, with every game. Think about how many generations. We're 3 generations sitting here, but Bentley, your younger brother, he's pretty much a totally different generation. And, Nintendo's trying to attract these new generations, right?
Right.
They're not going to play an old Mario, or even, let's say, even Mario U, which was so frustrating, the multiplayer. Oh my goodness. Remember how frustrating that was? Because you'd run into each other, knock each other in the holes, and all that stuff. But I feel like with the art style and also the sounds and the voices, they make it very, somebody had mentioned, I forgot what podcast I was listening to, but they said it made it sound very phone gamey, like they're playing a phone game, or an iPad, where it's very colorful, lots of sounds and things that are, I don't know, just, attractive, right, to littler kids. So that's kind of the comment that was made.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if I would be a fan of the talking during the game. But I think sound effects and extra visuals is fine.
Yeah. Yeah, and you got Luigi. I guess they're talking about characters right now. You got Peach, you got Daisy, you got 2 Toads, you got the blue Toad.
It looks like they added a lot more elements in this
There's
game.
a lot more elements.
Like more than they usually add in a new game.
Yeah,
So.
and then you have obviously the you can play the characters that are a little more kid friendly, like Nabbit and stuff, where you can take damage and it's you can still fall through and hit lava and fall down a hole. So they're not totally invulnerable, other than Yoshi, who can float.
This may be kind of a weird comparison, but parts of it remind me of Rayman.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I could see that for sure.
Yeah.
which
And
is one of my all-time favorite games.
And then
Oh,
the-
yeah. I
they're
love
showing
that
some of the abilities. You got the elephant. You've got there's like a drill on the head. There's all these different abilities that open up the game. And of course, the wonder flowers are the big discussion, right? Is when you take one of these trippy flowers, and then all of a sudden, the whole screen just changes completely.
It
and
gets super trippy. All
yeah,
of a
you
sudden.
turn it's super trippy. Now, from what I understand, is you can play a super trippy version of the level, but if you don't, you can access other things. So there's different playthroughs of the same level.
Huh,
So like
interesting.
yeah, so like if you're trying to acquire, maybe remember in old Mario's where you acquired the 3 stars in the
Sure.
world.
Yeah.
Yeah, you might have to go back and play the level without doing the flower
Uh,
versus doing the flower. So it
Looks cool.
yeah, right. Really cool. So, and then of course the multiplayer at the end, which guys, I'm pretty excited about this because I played a lot of multiplayer with Bentley over here and his sister, and we would always yell bubble up, right? But,
yeah.
but when you play the multiplayer with friends, and I'm trying to find some, here it is, you're grayed out.
oh my.
Yes.
Wow.
So we can be playing different systems, and that player, you can all play the same world, but you don't interact with each other.
That is
I
crazy.
thought that you could also resurrect somebody
You can.
if they touched it.
Yes, and I think that just happened.
Yeah,
I think we
they
just
showed
watched
that.
it. It's this part right here. So he's a ghost, and then he's like, "Help me!" And then they interact with you, and then you're back alive. So it's not like it's not like Forza, any the racing games where you see the driver tars on the road, and it has the name,
Mhm.
like Gamer like or Ratman Dude's on there, or Elder Geek Gamers on there. They are actually playing the world with you.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So.
I think this is going to be one of those games where there's a lot of innovation.
Yeah, I think it's going to be fantastic.
Yeah.
And this is coming near the end of the year. And, look out. This might be in the Game of the Year discussions.
In the mix.
Yeah, because it's Mario. So there was Mario. Bentley, do you have anything else to say about Mario? We're huge Mario fans. So
Not really, but that last function, multiplayer function.
Yeah.
That's actually so nice.
yeah. At first when they did that, I was a little negative, and I was like, here it is, Nintendo not wanting people to play online together. You know what I mean? And then I was like, wait a minute. No.
Do you know how many controllers' lives that's gonna save?
Oh, yeah.
Like an infinite amount.
So quick story, we were playing Pikmin, and I was doing the last Dandori mission, and it was a 5 flame level, the hardest one, and the dude kept beating me, and I threw the controller in a chair, and then Graham proceeded to go downstairs and tell my wife that I threw the controller. And then she was like, did Daddy have a moment?
That's right there at the time you threw the NES controller against the fireplace.
That can never be proven. Yeah,
I remember.
I've been known to chuck
How'd
some.
this controller get broken?
I've been known to chuck
Whack.
some controllers. And then after the Mario Direct, a couple weeks later, we had the regular Nintendo Direct, which people were, we have music again, which people, and we're watching an IGN video of everything that was announced. And there was,
Splatoon.
yeah, DLC for Splatoon. I don't know if you guys are excited about Splatoon. There was also, I want to talk about games. I never played Mario versus Donkey Kong. Again, I don't know what this came out originally on. Was it the GBA? Guys, let us know in the comments below. It's a area of gaming that I missed because of kind of where I am in my age.
It's not because we, as parents, were cheap.
No, no. You splurged on me quite a bit. And then here we have Prince of Persia, which actually I'm kind of looking forward to this game.
Well, I love all the Prince of Persia games. So.
Yeah. Sands of Time, right? What was one of your favorites? Was that one of them? Can't remember. Sands of Time was a good one.
It was good.
Okay. I know there were several. And then we got some racing games, which we're not going to go through the whole direct here. But there's the Mario RPG, which again, I never played that one either. So there's the RPG turn-based stuff, which again, I'm not a huge fan of turn-based games, but one of the games I didn't talk about was, I'm not showing, guys. I'm not even showing the video. I'm so sorry. But we played I played a little Sea of Stars as well, and that's a beautiful game. And I didn't think I liked turn-based, but turn-based, that was a good turn-based game.
Yeah, absolutely.
Very good, very good. So I'm just kind of scrolling through these. Princess Peach. Yeah, there's all this stuff.
I watched this, but I believe I fell asleep during it.
Did you? I could see that. Here's Detective Pikachu, which looks like it came from 20 years ago.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, okay, no thanks. And then there's
with their Pokemon graphics.
yeah, I'm just scrolling really quickly through some things. Oh, this I found interesting. I was a huge Contra fan, huge
Yeah, you were.
back in the day, and so this is just a up-res version. I remember this at Boss right here, and I'm like, you know what? I would play this just for a little Operation Galuga.
Contra, Operation Galuga.
Galuga. Is that like the whale? I don't really know. And then we got some tactical games and things like that, which are always going to be on the Switch.
And then F-Zero.
Yeah, and then this one, F-Zero 199, right? Just like all the other 99 games that came out on the Switch.
Oh.
We had Tetris 99.
Okay, yeah.
We had Mario 35, you know, and then they promptly got rid of that one. They take them all off. So, you know, you're probably not going to have that
And
one
then
for
this
very
one's
long.
free if you're already an online.
What is this? It looks adorable.
That's
This is again a very Sea of Stars, Stardew Valley. This looks like a little RPG
Kind
monkey
of reminds
boy.
me of
Vandal Tale.
Vandal Tale. Okay. Then we have, is this some more Mario Kart? Ooh, Mario Kart Wii Daisy Circuit.
Wait, but is this DLC for 8 or
Yeah.
something?
Yeah,
Yep.
they've added in old characters that were never added, and
Diddy
some
Kong.
tracks.
Yeah, Diddy Kong.
Oh.
Diddy Kong's
Boost
huge.
your course pass, Wave
people,
6.
People love some Diddy Kong, that's for sure. And then this looks like some Among Us stuff going on, which you know, there's some Among Us fans, but yeah, that was pretty much the direct. Was there a last thing on? Oh,
Yeah,
Paper
Paper
Mario.
Mario.
Yeah, let's look at that really quick. This was now again, I never played any of the Paper Marios, but yeah, this looks like. Did you play Paper Mario?
No, I've never even seen it, but it looks so funny.
Yeah, no, it's a really cool art style. You got that, well, paper.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Effect, and they flip around like that. They look like little cardboard cutouts, like they're on a diorama.
Yeah.
Looks pretty neat. So, guys, if you haven't seen that yet, check out the direct. It's you can watch it on all the YouTube's channels out there.
And if you'd like something a little more adult oriented, try the Sony State of Play.
Yes. So, Dad recommends the State of Play Sony side up,
Sony side up.
and Belly and I, we're Nintendo boys. Yeah. So, what do you got going on in the next week or two that we can tell the fine folks here?
I'm going to continue to work on getting myself programmed
There you go.
properly, so my
Yes.
Terminator status will
Yes.
be effective.
All the gaming devs out there are tuning Dad up so he can be at his finest in 3 weeks.
Yep, and then I'll latch onto something and start playing.
Yeah, maybe we'll live stream. Maybe we'll do a special event.
Maybe. Because
Maybe.
not only am I getting rid of my tremors, but I'm feeling better.
Yes, that's
That
it.
helps too.
Yeah, energy level, everything else, concentration. Yeah.
That's good.
Belly, how about you? What are we gonna do?
Well, I will be traveling
Yes.
for the first week and a half, maybe
Yes.
2 weeks. So yeah, I'll be doing a bunch of running.
Yeah.
I might have some time for games while we're driving because it's going to be quite the long drive.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So bring the Switch.
Yeah, I'll have to bring the Switch.
You can definitely get some gaming in. I'm definitely I'll bring the Steam Deck, and I can play some of these games like Sea of Stars and all those other games on it too. So, and we'll be doing, for Gamer Like Dad, we'll be, we constantly do shorts on the channel. We will be, we'll put up some gameplay. We'll do the Minecraft series and a couple other games that we've played on Game Pass. And guys, we're going to record a little session of Vampire Survivors, all three of us. So you guys look for that. That's going to be dope.
Yeah.
We'll put it on both Gamer Like Dad and Dad. Where can they find you?
Elder Geek Gamer, and in the next few weeks, I'll be opening up that Spider-Man console.
Yes.
Showing
Nice.
that off.
Yes. And we also need to get the Spider-Man controller video out too, because we did that together.
We just did the short.
Yeah, we put the short out, but we didn't do the long form. So we'll put out the, I know, shame on us. Shame on us. And that's it.
That's it. I
That's
hope
it.
you all have a great couple of weeks ahead, and
Yeah.
look forward to catching up with you on the next Gamer Like Dad podcast.
Absolutely, guys. Thanks again. We'll see you in the next video.